Welcome to the world of Deborah. It's time to sit down with someone you know. I'm Deborah Benton, and I'd like you to invite me into your home. If you let me in, I promise I won't come alone. I'll bring along lots of our friends. We won't raid your fridge, and we won't hog your remote, but we do like to chat. And we've been known to play our music a little too loud. Who are our friends? Singers, dancers, stage and screen stars. And there's you, tuning in each week on this station for The Deborah Show. That's me. Tell your neighbor, let Deborah in. We'll have a blast. The marvelous Marla Gibbs. Where George Jefferson, he was trying to encourage you because you were feeling so down about yourself. And he told you, Florence, you really have something. You have it. The writer of Honey, Fire, The Greatest Love of All, and Skin Tight, we have from the Ohio Players, Youngstown's own Billy Beck. We look at musicians, especially those who have risen to the top, and we just have no idea sometimes of the price that they pay to get there. The group Ray Goodman and Brown, the fact that you stayed in his home, and I'm sure you guys can relate to this. How many people you know, you might be friends, but after somebody moves into your home, then it's like all you want is to get them out, and after that you don't care if you never see them again. Right. But to see that the relationship continued to grow, that speaks of real love. Joni Gregan, let me go back a minute, because you said something curious. You said the gentleman said, what do you think of my pot belly?
And I told him it was hideous.
But what did he think of his pot belly?
And he just sort of looked shocked.
I mean, kind of, I'm just kind of, it's puzzling because if you're acknowledging that you have a pot belly, what did he think you were going to say? It's sexy? The moral of this story is, you want a job in TV? Insult an exec.
Exactly.
Today we are here at the Butler Institute of American Art, where masters are celebrated such as Leroy Neiman, Jacob Lawrence, P. Buckley Moss, Charles White, Romare Bearden, and today, Bill Dotson. What is that like for you as an artist in terms of just generating value in the community where you're planted? We've been touring your life, growing up in Youngstown, Ohio, moving on to Columbus, where you got your first gig with Kings Island, moving on to the Norwegian Cruise Line, then going to Chicago, then to New York.
Oh, you're good. You're good. That's it. Yeah.
Because you're interested. Visiting with Anita Lynn. We don't often hear the other sides of prejudice in the country, and so you as an Asian American, particularly right after the Vietnam War and what you experienced in high school, so you were sharing how your dad really was your stabilizer.
I'm going to sign them all up to be in movies. How about it?
You know what, you have to be careful because they'll make you keep it. They'll make you keep your word.
That's true.
Who wants to be in pictures? You really give a whole different image to a rap artist.
I guess, yeah.
And just to give our audience a little something.
Guys want a little something, something.
You know, see what it's like for a feminine, not hardcore, very gracious lady. Did anybody ever hear this line? Go out and get a real job.
No, I never heard that.
The memorabilia, the jackets, the shirts, and all that stuff that they put out, they earn, an enormous amount of money, not only in this country, but in Japan, Korea. They were selling jackets, selling Negro League stuff all over the world.
And if we can just juxtapose that, and that's compared to what were the players actually making?
Nothing.
We want to make sure that everybody in our viewing audiences will be able to contribute to the work that you're doing.
These are the whispers.
We were going on national TV. Oh, I'm doing a fabulous job.
Yes, you are.
Hey, world, I'm making peach cobbler, and this time it's actually going to have crust. After all, women love shoes, right? Yeah. How do you get addicted to having surgery? And whoever said getting in shape was hard work? Well, maybe, but it can also be a lot of fun. We know that obesity is a big concern in America. Everyone wants to be fit and healthy, but the big challenge is often how to do it and stick to it. So my next guest is going to give us some great tips, and he's going to give us a lot of fun in the process. Are we ready for it? Let's hear it for Wayne Holloway. Oh, look at him showing off his muscles.
5, 4, 3, 2, and dropping down, push-up position, and fly.
I've had some incredible music performances and many concerts on The Deborah Show. And for the next several weeks, I'm going to bring back some of those musical moments to you. Deborah kicks it off with an old school tribute to the king of pop. And this is Deborah. Pretty baby with your high heels on. You give me fever like I've never ever known. Kiss me baby and tell me twice that you're the one for me. Way you make me feel. Lots more to come with Deborah. You play blindfolded.
Yeah.
So,
I have done it once or twice.
once or twice? How about 3 times?
Sometimes you gotta moan.
I was moaning all right.
Sometimes you gotta moan. Oh yeah.
I know when to quit. They're still not ready. So anyway, I get to have a little fun with the audience. The last time they were here, they said that they thought I did a good Gladys Knight. Well, I got news. I can do a good Temptation. Will you help me out, Jeff? I can turn the grayest sky blue. I can make it rain whenever I wanted to. I can build a castle from a single grain of sand. I can make a ship sail on dry land. But my life isn't complete and I'm so blue, 'cause I can't get next to you no matter what I do. Hey, 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 hey. Did the music director of Notes Plus Sound just diss the host of the Deborah Show? You play it and I'll sing it. What you got?
Come on, show them what you got.
What's it all about? Is it just for the moment we live? Got anything else?